Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Like when you go 5, 4, 3, and then you get silent and you just put fingers up in the air. Why do you do it that way?
Uh,
Why don't you just keep talking all the way through?
uh,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Actually,
You don't know why? Would you see somebody
Movies.
famous? You see somebody famous do that one
Right,
time, and so
yeah, probably.
you took that one on.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
I try to be professional.
Oh God. Well, you know what we're going to talk about now, guys? We're going to talk about. Oh,
Should probably put the headphones on.
perfect. We're going to talk about gyms. Gyms are opening up pretty soon. I'm hoping. It's been. They opened up. They opened during the summertime.
They did.
For what? About 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4, yeah, just
Yeah.
about. It was
Yeah.
like it wasn't even like the regular hours too. It was just like 7 a.m. to like 6.
6 or something like that. Yeah, and they only let a certain number of people in, and
Capacity,
yeah,
yeah.
which I was okay with. I mean, it was a lot easier because it wasn't as crowded, and you were able to get in, get out, and get your workout done. I like that actually.
Actually,
So if it goes back to that kind of method, I'm good with it.
yeah,
I think it'd be good.
It was with Crunch Fitness actually. The last time I went during that time when it was open,
Yeah.
there was a decent amount of people in there actually. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
that specific gym, but it was.
Yeah.
It got to a point where I was uncomfortable. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
I don't know. I went to LA Fitness and it was pretty wide open, but it was much bigger, so there's a lot more space. People stayed, more separated. I like that. And it seemed like everybody was pretty good about wiping things down and being aware. But the gyms are going to be opening up again pretty soon. I'm really excited about it. I'm waiting every day. I kind of wait and think I'm going to, see something on an email or, a blast on one of the news channels or something. But it's going to be good because you think back in March when everything shut down. And then we went March, April, May to June. And then June, I think it was June or July, they opened up. But they were only open for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something like that. And then it shut down again. So, since that time, and this is the longest period of time I have ever gone without being in the gym. And it's driving me. And honestly, you hear about people doing a lot of stuff at home, doing a lot of body weight stuff, a lot of push-ups, a lot of pull-ups, a lot of, I'm just not that guy. I'm just not that guy. I love going to the gym. I love being under a lot of weight. I just love it. I've been doing it for I started when I was 20, so I'm over 47 years going to gyms, and I miss it. I can hardly wait for it to open again. But I have literally look at myself now, and because I'm not really doing anything, I'm working hard, doing a bunch of stuff, but nothing really concentrated. That like say if I were doing a lot of body weight movement stuff, or if I was doing a lot more cardio stuff, I'd probably be a lot better off for it. But I just haven't been doing them, and I don't think that I'm that different than most people. I think that everybody has the best intentions, everybody wants to do it, but we're not getting it done. So I'm really excited, waiting for the gym to open back up, because I'll look at myself and I'll see pictures of how I was 6 months ago and pictures of how I am now, and I have lost a lot of mass. Yeah. I've gotten a lot smaller, and I want to say leaner, but I'm not really any leaner. I'm just smaller. So it's coming, and that's kind of one of the things I want to talk about, is that the gyms are going to open, and we are all going to get an opportunity to go back there, and we are going to get an opportunity to start lifting again and start doing whatever routine, and just be careful, go slow, because you're going to hurt yourself. Yeah, it's been a long time for a lot of people. Unless you're one of those that have been dedicated and stayed with it and have been, doing body weight movements and have been doing, their own cardio and doing the different things, good on them. I'm really, really envious that, that they did that and were able to do it, because they're going to be able to go back to the gym and almost pick up where they left off. Not completely, but almost. But the rest of us that haven't been doing it, and have been out of the gym for a long time, you got to go slow. You got to start, build your base again. Go in there and wipe out of your mind anything that you did prior to COVID, because you're not going to walk into the gym and go do it again. And if you are, you're going to be out again for a number of months because you're going to injure yourself. You're going to develop some tendon issue, connective tissue issue. You're gonna, some muscular issue. Something's gonna happen, because you can't go in after all these months. I don't care what your age, even if you're really young. You can't go do that. It's just not a smart thing to do. You need to go in. You need to develop a base. You need to go slow. You need to go lighter weight. You need to go higher rep. And you need to get into your cardio routine again and start developing that cardio, slowly. And, it'll all come back to you. And the great thing about it is there is muscle memory. So if you have been working out for a while and you are going back and you are developing a base, you'll get back to where you were, fairly quickly. Just don't do it too soon. Take your time. Because last thing you want to do is go in when it all opens up and then be out and watch everybody else going back, and you kind of got robbed of the opportunity. So hopefully, it's getting back to it. I want to. I mean,
a lot of people do. Yeah.
It's just one more thing. It's just one more thing that's kind of been taken from us.
Yeah.
Not by anybody's, you don't want to get into, why or how or, the reasons, whatever, but, everybody's on the same boat. We didn't get to go to restaurants for the longest time, and now we get to go back to restaurants. It's outdoor seating, but
still you get to
nonetheless, you can still go out.
Yeah.
You can still go out and do it, and all the beaches are open. So that's a good thing. Nothing's really closed down. Movie theaters are still closed, aren't they? Yeah. What about malls? I haven't heard anything.
The malls stayed open.
Malls are open?
Mm-hmm.
They closed the first time, but the second time they opened and they never closed.
Oh, really?
It's just they have like the 25% capacity inside the stores.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Have you guys been to a mall?
Yeah.
I've been to both, like within Cerritos since.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Is there a lot of people?
Both malls, they were both pretty much empty almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you guys think, give me your young person view on going to the malls, because you guys are very tech savvy. Split that one out. Tech savvy, and you guys are on your computers a lot. You do a lot of Amazon. You do a lot of ordering and everything. Do you think that the malls are going to survive this?
Yes.
From your guys' perspective.
I believe so. So I do order a lot of stuff online.
Mm-hmm.
But it's mostly, I use a lot of Amazon, but it's mostly for, little things. I spend a ton of money on Amazon, I'm not going to lie, like phone cases and chargers and things like that, because Amazon has a wider variety of routes to go that are a lot cheaper than having to go to Best Buy for a phone case or a charger or board games, things like that. But I still very much enjoy going to the stores to buy my own clothes. I don't like buying clothes online or buying shoes online just because I haven't seen it on myself.
Yeah, see, I'm that way too with certain things.
Yeah.
I like to go put my hands on it.
Yeah, exactly. But when you're buying something that's more expensive, I would say, when you say you're buying a brand new speaker, you would want to go look at it first to see what it looks like in person, rather than it's it's just a picture online. Wait till you get here. You don't really know how the colors look, because it's all picture, it's all animated. Sometimes it's not even like an actual picture of the product.
Yeah,
it's photoshopped on there.
Well, it was that way when I got my new phone, got the 12 Pro, and you can't go into Apple. and buy it.
Yes, you cannot. No, you
No,
can't
you
look
can't,
at it.
you can't look at it. You
put
can't touch it. You can't feel it. And, you know, and again, like I said, you know, I'm not the most, you know, tech savvy guy around by any stretch. You know, and that's why I rely on you, which scares the crud out of me. But no,
I feel like phone is a that's a big thing. Is feeling how it feels in your hand.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's always in your hand. It's always in your pocket.
Well, yeah. You know, and for me, I wanted to go and I wanted to talk to somebody about it.
Yeah.
You know, I want to talk to somebody about it. I want to feel good about it. I want to touch it. I want to, you know, what kind of accessories can I get with it? You know, all that. Couldn't do anything. You know, I had to end up ordering it online. Then I get it. Then I had to
order the case.
Well, yeah, but then I had to go and I had to talk to somebody to help get it set up, and they're on the phone telling me what to do. So you can imagine how that worked out.
Yeah.
You know, that was probably a 15-minute conversation that took about an hour. And, you know, so there are certain things that I just want to be able to go to and get it taken care of.
Yeah.
You know, and so it surprises me that you guys are thinking that, yeah, malls are going to survive, because do you think all the stores, I worry about the little stores that are in those malls.
No, there will be some stores that close down. Like, I firmly believe, like, Best Buy, GameStop, things like that are going to start closing down, just because all electronics and everything's digital now. You don't buy movies DVD no more. No, you buy it, you download it onto your TV, your phone, your laptop.
Really?
Same thing with music. Yeah, nothing.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
I was like, wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Same thing with music. You don't buy CDs anymore.
Right.
And all that stuff you can get on Amazon for, like, electrical stuff, or technical stuff.
Right.
That's what I feel like will start going out, like GameStop for games, Best Buy for technology. So I mean, like, I feel like their sales and stuff has already dropped a huge amount since online shopping has gotten so big this last 3 years.
Yeah, I've been really surprised. You know, there's been a few places that, you know, I've gone to buy something, not in the mall, but, you know, outside standalone store, and you walk in and there's nobody there. It's really like, you know, it's like nobody is interested in shopping. You know, just and I don't know. I just didn't know whether or not, you know, it's going to come back, or is it just one of those things that's, you know, that's the new normal.
I feel like it will come back for a while after COVID.
Yeah.
Because everybody's done it so long inside the house.
Yeah.
I feel like once COVID goes away, or, you know, gets better or whatever's going to happen, I feel like there's going to be a big splurge of everybody going out and going into the stores. They were cooped up in their house for so long and they weren't really allowed to, or some people just aren't even comfortable leaving the house right now in general.
Right.
So I feel like maybe for a while after COVID, it'll splurge, but then, saying so it's all going to go back to everybody ordering things online just because it's so much easier. But.
Yeah. But it's still, you know, there's just something about putting it in your hands. Yeah. It's like some of the cameras that we have here. We bought, I believe, most everything online, and then I went to Best Buy to buy another camera, and it's like I could put my hands on it. You know, but it was the one on display that had the little lanyard thing where you couldn't really do anything with it. Yeah, but you know, I got to touch it, got to look at it, and it made me feel good. But then the fun, you know, I say, I want this one, and they check on their phone to make sure it's in stock. No, we don't have it. You know, nothing is in stock. You know, so you know, they're not helping themselves, and I can understand they don't want to keep a lot of stock on hand if people aren't coming in. But they're going to lose a lot of their business to Amazon with their next day delivery. That, you know, so I don't know. It'd be interesting. To see, you know, what ends up happening, and you know how all of this eventually works out. And they keep talking about new normals, and it's like it's hard for me. I liked my old normal. You know, I'm not really thinking that I want a new one, but. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, for me, actually, I'm not. The guys know as well. I'm not really a big texter myself and everything else, and also on my phone. One thing is like I'm like pretty old school. Actually, I go to the mall. Actually, not only to buy things, but also almost to socialize as well.
Yeah, we all do
one
that.
thing,
Though.
yeah,
We all go to the mall kind of just to hang out and socialize.
Yeah, one thing that for me, like in the previous show, I'm a very talkative person. So like, literally, if someone helps me out,
Mm-hmm.
I could talk their ear out and everything
Yeah.
else. So
Yeah.
that's the one thing. But I mean, and also like, I mean, it's.
You ever
kinda
notice when you
fun.
walk into a store and you see your picture at the front with a big red line through it? Don't talk to this guy.
They should. I mean,
Yeah.
they should, dude. I mean, there'd be some.
Yeah,
days
I
where-
don't know. It'd just be interesting to see. You know what restaurants are going to do. You know, I mean, a lot of poor little mom and
type
pop
of
restaurants are gone because of all of this. I mean, there's a lot of good, solid businesses that just couldn't weather it.
Soup plantation.
Yeah,
I was so sad about
man.
Yeah.
No, they're closed down.
that. That's what I said. I was so sad about that.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay.
Yeah, that one kind of broke my heart with it.
Yeah.
And they said,
well, there's been a lot of them. I
Rock
mean,
Bottom, downtown Long Beach.
Yeah.
yeah.
I never
Oh,
did
Rock
that
Bottom
much.
closed.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Big
That's
girls.
too bad. That's too bad.
Um,
Yeah, I think that there's been a lot of pain through a lot of this, that there's no stimulus package that's going to be able
absolutely not.
to repair the damage that COVID has done, or how we've handled COVID and the people that lost their livelihoods, you know, because of it. And it's pretty really sad, you know. And then that's talking about the people that lost their jobs because these businesses went out of work, you know. So it's been a tough go. I'm really hoping that the vaccines work and gets us back on track again, and maybe we're going to have to watch it, you know, from here on out. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what story to believe, but you know, I'm just being hopeful, you know.
I don't think anybody has the right answer. So
Yeah, but you know, but it's slowly progression is slowly opening. You know, I'm seeing more and more people. You know, when the stay-at-home order was lifted, literally that following week, because if I remember right, it was lifted on a Friday or something, right before the weekend.
It was a Thursday.
It was on a Thursday. It was right before a weekend, and that following Monday, because I'm on the freeways a lot, I noticed a significant difference in the traffic because of that. So there's a lot of people going back to work, doing what they're supposed to do. But also too, I think that there's a lot of people that have decided to stay working from home.
Yeah.
Too, because you know, it's not a bad deal. I mean, I'm working from home a lot. I'll go into the office maybe once a week, but I love the idea and the thought of working from home, you know. And fortunately for me, I work for a great company that, you know, allows it, and you know, just it's very supportive, so that makes it a lot easier too. So but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. One of the things that I do too, you know, I'm not a mall person, don't really like going to the malls, just, you know, but I love the outdoor mall. Like, you know, you guys, I'm sure, have been down to like Fashion Island.
Yeah.
You know, I love it down there. You walk around with a cup of coffee. You know, they got the nice big, you know, comfy chairs. You can sit down and watch people stroll by and have a coffee. And I mean, I like that. I like that kind of environment. And you know, I think that we'll see those, like the Irvine Spectrums and Fashion Islands and, you know, the whatnot. And, you know, we're talking people are going to be watching this that are living back east, won't even know, you know, area that we're talking about. But yeah, Orange County, you know, I like that open, kind of mall kind of feel to it, you know. But going back, you know, the gyms are going to open up, and you know, we're going to have opportunities to get back in there and start feeling like, you know, better about ourselves, and, you know, feeling healthier again, and pushing some weight and dropping some pounds, and just, you know, when we get back in there, just be smart. So with all that, our last little talk, because this is all new, you know, with chatting like this, you know, and I forgot to tell everybody, you know, my closing. So, you know, find your happiness, find some joy, share it, stay strong, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually and physically. And talk to you all soon.
Leave a like and subscribe.
All right.
How long was that one? That one kind of went a little bit further too.